Welcome back to the Slate podcast, where we talk about movies, music, and media. I'm Jeff, and I'm here with my two co-hosts.
Yo, what's up? I'm Dariel. And you are?
It's your boy, Jorge.
One of these days...
I'm happy to be here, guys.
One of these days, the intro won't be awkward.
Yeah.
But guys, we're learning. Yeah.
And we
no
are
one's
here...
learning.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. We are here tonight to talk about Spider-Man, Brand New Day. Full spoilers. We're going to give our thoughts. It's going to be a discussion. But before we get to that, we have just some current events that we want to cover. So I'll hand it over to Jorge.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, so happy to be here, guys. Lovely weather we're having. By the way, disclaimer, if you hear thunder and lightning, it is pouring outside right now. So please ignore that. But I appreciate you being here. So we're going to go over current events. And these are just things that are happening when it comes to music, movies, and media, as per our tagline. So first current event, Ariana Grande has dropped a new album called
No way.
Pedal. Yes. And the only reason I know this is because shout out to Monique. Her and her friend forced me to listen to it at 4 a.m. And I was in Florida, so I didn't have anything else to do. So I was like, why not? I'm not going to lie. It's kind of fire.
Yeah.
It's kind of a banger. Now, my question to the boys, because this album made me feel
What's
like
it called?
bad bitch. It's called Petal. Like a flower petal and stuff. So my
Petal.
question to the boys, which song in your life, you actually don't have to answer this now, you can think about it throughout the pod, but which song in your life has made you feel like a bad bitch?
In the end, Linkin Park.
That's a good one.
Damn, how you had that on deck?
You had that.
Like, did you know what he was going to ask?
I just know, son.
That's a pretty good.
I don't have that.
Don't worry.
Hamilton. The whole
album?
Yeah.
Wait, you
Makes
got to
you
pick
feel
a
like a
song
bad
from
bitch?
Hamilton.
You got to pick a song. Skylar Sisters. That's perfect.
Oh, man.
Sure.
That's the one.
Actually, why not? I was going to
respect
say, What Did I Miss? Because that is
that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a banger.
If you know, you know.
Which one is that?
What Did I Miss? Is Jefferson.
I'll run to that.
Thomas Jefferson coming in at the beginning of the Act 2.
Oh.
And he's like, and what did I miss?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
and
a good song.
He's
Yeah.
good. He's good.
Nice.
And that's me. I used to have my hair longer. I was trying to be David Diggs for a while. Didn't work out.
It worked. I promise you it worked.
Okay. But yeah, I think
Anyways.
that makes me feel like that. Yeah.
Moving on. So, yeah, great things.
Wait, did you say your song? Like, what about you?
Mine,
Yeah.
that makes me feel like a bad bitch.
That was your question.
It's, what is it called? It's
When you say a
by-
bad bitch, are you talking about a dog?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
exactly
Yeah.
what I mean.
A bad female dog.
I think it's actually by her, Ariana Grande. It's a Dangerous Woman. Y'all know that one?
Yeah.
It has a
George,
sick electric
I
guitar.
thought I
in it.
knew you, but you just keep showing the side of
Listen,
yourselves.
No one.
How long have you guys known each other?
Yeah.
You guys been friends
I've known this guy for years. We go way back to middle school, high school.
Middle
I just
school,
keep
high
learning.
school.
I just keep learning
Wait,
about
no.
this man.
We
You met in high school, no?
no, we met in high school. What are you talking about?
Yeah, high
school.
school, yeah. Not middle
think-
school.
And I
remember.
was there.
You were
You were-
there.
You were there.
I was there. I was like, "Hey guys," and they would never talk to me. I
remember
sitting in the back.
meeting Jeff. Jeff met me at a party at our mutual friend Jorge's party.
That is a weird way to say that. Jeff met me at a party.
Yeah. I wasn't there.
I
to
found
meet
you when you were last.
So you're like, I didn't meet him there, but he met me there.
It is an interesting thing to say.
Anyway, I don't.
Because you know why I say that? Because I was like enjoying the party, and then
Until
all of a
Jeff.
sudden I hear Jeff go like, "Hey, George," and I turn around.
I don't remember
And it's
that.
this like childlike figure.
I
looking
was
at me.
very young looking.
Yeah.
I was like,
You
I was
still
13.
You
I was
still look 13. I'm just kidding.
Hey, you know what they say? White Hispanic don't crack. I don't know.
No one has ever said that.
I don't think so. It is black don't crack.
Yeah, and I met you guys in film school. That was cool. I don't know what we're talking about this, but it's
We trailed off a
interesting.
little bit.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Anyways,
Good
yeah,
stuff.
good song, great album. I give it an 8 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie.
I will
But,
listen to it. Not.
Anyways, going on to media. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with the upcoming phenomenon video game that is Grand Theft Auto 6. But
GTA 6.
that's right. Apparently, this is years in the making, like one of the most famous video games ever. And then usually video games have like, special looks like ahead of time, like just show everybody what it's going to be like. And that usually like premieres on like YouTube or State of Play or Sony or whatever you watch it on. But this time it's going to premiere on Netflix. So, I mean, I don't know how this works, but
What do you mean it's gonna premiere on Netflix? What does that
Like,
mean?
like
a special
gameplay,
look.
right? Like people
like
playing the
gameplay.
game.
You can play on Netflix.
no, like
You're gonna watch people play.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
how
okay,
we
okay.
watched like the extended look of Wolverine, like the
Yes.
gameplay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
but that's on YouTube,
Ah, okay.
right?
Okay.
So now you have to be on Netflix on August 27th to watch an extended look at GTA 6.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's interesting. What do you guys think of that? Like, I've never seen that in my in my life of loving video games.
I think this is the next evolution. I think it's naturally come to this. It started on YouTube. People like to watch other people play, and now, just like shows, podcasts are starting to go on Hulu and Netflix. This makes sense, and now you can watch your streamers on Netflix. Just like live events. Now we can watch live events, live sporting events on streaming sites.
Yeah. That's true. I think in technology, everything like ends up like mashing together. Like I think about like Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and all those things. Like Facebook had its own thing, and then Instagram had their own thing, and Snapchat had their own thing. Like they were different. You would go to each one of them for a different thing, and then they started like kind of doing the same thing, and now they're basically the same app. I mean, you look at Facebook and you look at Instagram. I mean, especially now they're owned by the same company. But that happened before. Like like Facebook would do something and Instagram would copy it, and then if Instagram would do something and Facebook would copy it, and they're basically the same thing. They're used for the different things. But it's just like because they just start copying and everything just starts becoming like one thing. That's what this makes me feel like, because Netflix was like its own thing. It's like shows and that you can't get anywhere else. There are TV series, movies, and then YouTube is different. It's like people creating content where you just upload any video. But now it's starting to mash up because there are movies on YouTube as well that you can watch.
That's interesting because on YouTube now you have the option to like upload a status.
Yes.
Like write down what you did today.
And I think you can message
stories.
people. And you can message people too.
Oh, yeah, I seen
That's a
that.
new, like if you send somebody a video and they open it, it'll give me like Jeff, every time you send me something and I open it, it'll always tell me like, do you want to message Jeff? And I'm like, why would I through YouTube? This is why would that's so weird. But that's the thing, like everything is just like meshing together and they all start copying each other because you can't copyright
It's a battle.
a video.
It's a battle of like, how can we keep you in the app the longest?
Yeah.
Like what are the cool things that other apps are doing that we can do? Stay relevant.
But they start all mashing together and becoming the same app. You know what I mean? So I think that's what Netflix and YouTube are kind of going through. Is like YouTube was one thing, Netflix was another thing, and now they're kind of like there's what's it called?
Venn diagram.
There's a Venn diagram. There's a middle part. Yeah, that they both do the same thing.
I like how it's shaped. That's
And, yeah, and I love you guys. Anyway,
cool. Right on.
that's all I want to say.
I'll give my little perspective and then we'll go to the next. But the thing with this is like on the gamer side of things, this is like Rockstar Studios that usually makes like these huge games. Like they made the Grand Theft Auto games for years, right? They made the Red Dead Redemption games, and all these things are like massive open world, like big events when they come out. So it's interesting because like I think they know how hyped it is. Well, I'm sure they know how hyped this is because Grand Theft Auto 5 was like years ago. Like I was still in high school, I think, when that fifth one came out. And, it's been a joke for like the longest time. Like, oh, we're getting all this stuff before GTA 6 releases and stuff like that. Like it's a meme at this point, right? But now that we have like tangible Like there's a trailer for it, and then there's promotion for it. But now people are like, okay, but I want to see like the game. Like I want you to show us what it looks like. They're like, okay, then let's just make it a big event. It comes out in November, by the way. GTA 6. So they're like, all right, let's just make it a big deal and drop it on Netflix, and which is, to me, that's insane. Thank God I have a Netflix account, I guess. But but yeah, that's pretty interesting to me. Fun fact: GTA 6 is the most expensive game of all time. It cost $1 to $2 billion to make.
Oh yeah, I heard. Yeah.
What?
That is
The most expensive game ever.
yes. That is insane.
Takes $1 billion to make?
Yes, it's $1 to $2 billion to make.
Nothing takes $1 billion to make. No. In entertainment business. Not even movies they spend $1 billion to make it.
They sure don't.
That's insane. That's insanity.
That's nuts. And it's also like it's one of those things that take years. Video games take years to make. So yeah, I can imagine the amount of money they racked up. Jeez Louise.
So they have to make $1 billion to break even?
Break even. And you know what?
It's gonna
do
make
that?
it. It's gonna make it.
Yeah,
It's gonna make it.
I'm sure it's gonna make it.
This is one of the most anticipated games.
Yeah, ever.
I don't know anything about game making money.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how.
That's ridiculous.
It sounds ridiculous, but I'm saying like I don't know how much money a game usually makes.
Oh yeah.
Like what would be the average?
That's a good question, actually.
It's like $70 per when you buy the game.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
And
cool.
Multiply that by 1 million, couple of people.
And then there's digital purchases as well, and then pre-orders. Yeah. How much?
I gotta say video game.
Oh yeah, not a. What do we got?
The average revenue video game makes varies heavily by scale, but medium indie game on Steam earns only about $1,000 in its lifetime. Okay, no, we're talking about big games.
Yeah. Put in AAA.
It does say AAA right there. Mid-tier indie to AA.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, AAA.
blockbusters. Yeah.
Yeah. Really pulling hundreds of millions to over $1 billion within the launch windows.
Damn.
So, yeah, it makes millions to billions, I guess.
And this is the first one that needs $1 to $2 billion to create itself.
To make money.
Yeah.
Why would you put yourself in that situation at this point? I mean, listen, if you want to make a good game, I guess, we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, it looks good.
Yeah.
But yeah, exciting stuff. I'll let y'all know how that goes.
Play it.
Speaking of billions, Spider-Man Brand New Day joins the $1 billion club,
Insane.
trailing behind Avengers Endgame's record of 5 days. Spider-Man made it in 6 days.
Made $1 billion in 6 days?
Yes, in 6
nice.
days. That's pretty
Crazy.
insane. And I'm pretty sure by now it's, like Jeff said, it's made a little more since then.
Yeah.
But the record stands that it's 1 day behind Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
What other Marvel movies have made $1 billion?
No Way
A few
Home.
of them. I don't have the list in front of me, but I
think
know
it's No Way
Infinity War
Home.
and Endgame are on that list. I'm pretty sure Civil War
It's like 4.
is on that list.
Because,
All the Avengers movies.
so here we go. So top to bottom, Avengers Endgame.
Deadpool, yeah.
Avengers Endgame have 2.79 billion. Infinity War has 2 billion, my favorite. And then No Way Home has 1.92 billion. The Avengers made 1.51 billion. Age of Ultron made 1.40, and Black Panther made 1.34. Deadpool and Wolverine 1.33. Okay, a lot of them crossed $1 billion.
Yeah, and we're
And
gonna
Brand New
get.
Day.
Why is Captain Marvel on this list?
Yeah, 1.13 billion.
It was in between Infinity War and Endgame, so there was a lot of hype.
Oh,
So definitely Avengers,
Dang,
but
that's
it's
marketing.
because Spider-Man is different. Yo,
We're gonna get
like,
into it because one thing I wanted to mention is I went to see this movie again yesterday.
Oh, I want to do that.
On
Yeah,
a
me too.
Wednesday. We're recording this on a Thursday. I went to see it on a Wednesday, and the movie theater was packed. Everybody's watching this movie. Everybody.
Damn.
And I think it says a lot to the movie and the character of Spider-Man. But yeah,
Nice.
That's
I mean, It's like I want to see how much the Odyssey is making.
I was just thinking about that. Like, I wonder if Odyssey still sells
I
out
heard
theaters.
Odyssey has been doing good, even with Spider-Man drop coming out. Like the percentage that it dropped that second week was really good. Like
Is
it
this
didn't
right?
drop at all.
Google just says 988 million.
Worldwide at the box office? Oh, it's rapidly approaching. I mean, it's like
But I feel
it's
like
like $20 away.
I feel like everybody's watching the Odyssey.
It's a longer movie.
but it's been
And-
booked for weeks.
Yeah,
How is it
and
not?
It's
Yeah.
in like it's an IMAX.
It ain't Spider-Man. It ain't Spider-Man.
It's crazy that so Spider-Man has made more than the Odyssey.
Yeah.
already.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It
crazy.
says a lot about the movie and the character of Spider-Man in our culture.
Yeah, I think the character is different. Everybody loves Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I would say more than Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say
I
so.
think it's more relatable.
But all right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But those are my topics. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
TED Talk,
And
yeah.
now we'll move on to our next subject. Dariel Jeff.
They were
gonna
about to
take
say
the-
Daredevil.
Daredevil.
And you're pointing that way.
Yeah.
There's no one over
Well, 'cause
there.
on this side of the screen.
Oh,
Jeff's
we,
over
we
here.
don't know where we're gonna put him. Actually, yeah, we're putting there.
We'll put him over there. So Jeff, take it away, buddy. He's gonna lead us into our Spider-Man talk.
Go for it.
All right. Yeah, so like we were just saying, I guess we'll use this transition into the main topic, which is we're going to discuss Spider-Man Brand New Day. And we're going to give our opening thoughts. We're going to go around. Then we're just going to discuss the movie. Full spoilers. But chances are that you already seen this movie. Everybody has seen this movie. So, okay. So let's get started. So, I guess I'll start as an opening statement. Where do I start? I guess let me just start by saying that Spider-Man Brand New Day was directed by Destin Daniel Cretton. He was the director of Shang-Chi, which I think we can all agree was a decent movie. It wasn't bad.
It was great.
It wasn't the best. Like
I like
it's a
it.
really nice movie.
It's good though.
He
It's
then
good.
went. He was after he did Shang-Chi. He was then given the assignment to direct what was going to be Avengers, Kang's Dynasty, before
Yeah, that's
Doomsday
right.
became a thing. But then the plans changed. Kang's Dynasty became Avengers Doomsday. So then they were like, you know what? How about Spider-Man? You want to do Spider-Man? He's given Spider-Man, but before he did Spider-Man, he did Wonder Man, which is a sleeper show. Not everybody has seen Wonder
he did
Man.
it? Like he created it?
Yeah, he directed
Oh, he
the
directed
episode.
it.
Is he showrunner or did he direct an episode?
I'm pretty sure he directed, but he's like one of the main people responsible for the show being made.
Gotcha.
And the show is amazing. More people need to watch it. And then, so this man is bang with Shang-Chi, bam, Wonder Man, bam, he was gonna do Avengers. Okay, no Avengers. He's
Still.
given Spider-Man,
That's a brag.
and now, huh?
Sorry, I was gonna say that's still a brag. Like you were hired to do an Avengers
Yeah,
movie.
yeah. So you know Kevin Feige is trusting him. So now do we jump to the Spider-Man movie? And I just wanted to point him out because I just want to take my hat off to him because, dude, what this guy did with Spider-Man, the writers, the director, everybody, they made the best Spider-Man movie in Tom Holland's franchise so far. Like, this is undeniably the best movie with Tom Holland. Again, the movie stars Tom Holland as Peter Parker. We have Zendaya, Jacob Batalon. We have Sadie Sink playing a interesting character named Jean Grey. We have John Bertrand as the Punisher.
Wait, what would you just say that like that? Did we say spoilers?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
No, I'm
That was
laughing.
good.
I'm laughing because he's like an interesting
And
character.
it's like you're not gonna
Because
say it.
I'll be honest, I didn't know if I was gonna say it or not, but screw it.
You just
Everybody
give
knows. We got
By
John
the way-
Bertrand as the Punisher, Florence Pugh as the Black Widow, and Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk. So
Okay.
I think that this is the best movie in the Tom Holland franchise. I think after watching it again, I can say with confidence that this is still, to me, under all the Spider-Man movies, Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire still holds that spot. Like, that's the best Spider-Man movie ever.
Yeah.
And then, but I think maybe it's recency bias, but then I think I would put this movie because what they were able to do with this movie, coming from the previous trilogy, give a fresh story. This movie had a lot to do. One of those things was establish the new status quo that's coming in the future with the X-Men. Like, this movie had to do a lot of things, bro, and it's not perfect, but I think this movie was executed beautifully. And I remember one of my main complaints when we were talking about Supergirl is that what I was saying to you guys, that my protagonists, when you watch them, they have a thing that they do. They do the right thing. They inspire you, bro. And that's what I mean in this movie, bro. That's Peter Parker. Peter Parker is that man that when I'm done watching the movie, like, I'm inspired to be a better person, bro. Like, it was a cool protagonist that was pushing the plot forward. Now I'm saying a lot, but yes. So if you can't tell, I like this movie a lot. But yeah, I'll hand it to you guys.
George?
Right on. It was a pretty good movie. Anyways, Dariel?
Yeah, it sucked.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it sucked.
You're like, loves it, pretty good.
It
Sucked.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
No, I loved it. I really did. Jeff, did you rate it?
Oh, yeah, you didn't rate it.
And he froze. Oh, no, he's back.
I gave this movie.
No.
I gave this movie a 4.5 out of 5.
Why does he do that?
Yeah, he does that.
Yeah.
4.5 out of 5. What's the 0.5?
Because it's not perfect.
In what way?
In what way?
We'll get into it.
We'll get into it.
Find out on the next episode.
Damn it. Let me do it. Well, you'll find out after this commercial break.
Yeah.
And then we're
Trailer
back.
of Spider-Man
Yeah.
Brand New Day.
Find out after the short break.
Yeah. So, no, I loved it. I really see how it I love the fresh feeling. I love the grounded superhero feeling. It looks really good too. Like, cinematography is really good. And there's a lot of interesting writing in this, in my opinion. There's expectations that were built off of the previous trilogy that were kind of flipped on its head in this one, and I think it's neat. Like, and like, there was like a point halfway in the movie, I like turned to Jeff and I'm going like this, and I was like, bro, this movie keeps kicking me in the balls. Like, it's emotional. It's very emotional. It's very heartfelt, and there's so many moments that the thing with superhero movies, I love finding this moment where it makes me go like, that's that superhero, right? And this is the movie, regardless, like, I really think Tom Holland's a good Spider-Man, but this was the movie that made me go, that's Spider-Man.
That's Spider-Man.
That's Spider-Man.
Yep.
Yeah, I loved it. And then this is a little biased here, but they brought back my boy Hulk in the best way possible. That was the part that made me go like, hell yeah, I love this movie. This is great. So now when I get into critiques, it's interesting because every time I think about it, it's the smallest and stupidest thing that I would change. So I really don't have anything, honestly. It's a 10 for me.
It's a 10?
10 out of 10.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
And yeah, I say that because, like, every time I think about it, I'm like, oh, but look at this. Remember this awesome part. Remember this thing. Remember this cool stuff. And if I try to think of like a negative, it's like, who cares?
It's a nitpick.
You know?
It's nitpicks. Yeah, it's nitpicks.
Yeah, it's just nitpicking.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really liked it, man. I would get it on Blu-ray, honestly.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think George, even though he got kicked in the balls, he actually has balls. Because people are afraid to give things 10 out of 10 or 5 out of 5. Jeff.
Okay.
I I just felt like the moment needed to hang for a little longer.
By the way, when I say 4
no, I'm
out of
just kidding.
4.5 in my rating system, like that's the one before 5. Like there's, like so, like you're nearly there.
Yeah, yeah.
You could
It's
just
like a
say-
9 out of 10.
You could just
Okay,
say
fine.
9.5.
I'll give in to use your system. To me, it's
No.
a 9. I give it a 9.
This is a democracy.
I'm gonna do 5 out of 5. I'm gonna do out of 5.
Okay.
And okay, so here's my thought, guys.
Why'd
I
you
don't.
fall back?
Huh?
Why'd you fall back if you just made fun of it?
I didn't make fun of the system.
You called him out.
I'd say like give it a 5.
Welcome,
That's what I'm saying.
welcome, brother.
Listen, I am not so high in this movie as the rest of the world. Apparently,
But you just gave it a 5 out of 5.
no, I didn't.
I thought you just said that.
You
No.
just said 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
No. I'm saying
Oh, you were joking. That was a joke.
that's not. I wasn't saying.
Okay,
no.
sorry.
Yeah. No,
I'm
that's
saying
what we
that.
heard.
No, I'm
I-
saying that you should give it a 5 out of 5.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's what I was saying. Yeah,
Sorry,
sorry.
go ahead.
No, I wasn't saying that I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 because I'm definitely not gonna give it a 5 out of 5.
Oh.
I am going to give it 3.5 out of
So
5.
this is why I use the 10 system.
And in
because what does that
10s,
even
in
mean?
10, that would be like halfway, pretty much.
That's a 50.
No,
It's like a 60.
Let's
No.
stick to the 10. Stick to the 10.
Yeah, stick to the 10.
3.5 is not 50.
So what is it?
It's like 7 to 8.
No, that's
I
like
can
a
see
4.
it. You know what? I started
Because
this mess. I started this
three
mess.
and two-
Let's not get.
3.5 is like here. How is
Let's
that 50?
not get caught up in this. Let's not get caught up in this. Let's move forward.
I guess it's a little over 50.
My rating's a 9, by the way.
What math
9.
is this?
Okay, I was gonna say I can't give it more than an 8.
Okay.
Then, which is like good, it passes, but I don't love it. I
Interesting.
would put Spider-Man No Way Home above this one.
Remember,
Like-
he gave Supergirl a higher rating, George. Remember that?
Yeah, I understand.
I feel like there's something off with my brain actually lately.
no, I know exactly what the problem is.
Shut up. So
But we can keep.
that is,
Yeah.
Sorry, but we're interrupting you.
Daryl didn't watch this movie alone, by the way. So
but I didn't love it anyway.
Alright, keep going.
I think No Way Home is better only because I had such a great experience at the theater with No Way Home and all the crazy twists and the Spider-Man's coming in. And and I will admit, it might be like fan bias. Like if you were to put like the plot or the story of these two put like next to each other, maybe this movie has a better story. But the enjoyment that I get watching No Way Home is a lot bigger than this one because this movie is very sad. This is a sad movie.
yeah.
This is so depressing.
Love that.
You love that?
Yeah.
It is so depressing. I think I like watching happy movies. To a degree.
Okay.
To a degree. I like a good sad movie. The Pursuit of Happiness. Anyone? That's
Avatar, Fire and Ash,
That
anyone?
movie will break your heart. I think the simplicity of the plot is his strength and his weakness a little bit. Like he's Peter. Like he's so focused on him that there's not much going on. Like there's a superhero and there's a villain, and he needs to find the villain, and then he finds the villain, and then he turns her good. To tell you the plot in a very simple way. I feel like there's hate
I
coming
feel like
towards
you're not
me.
giving it enough credit.
Yeah,
though.
no, that I felt
Because-
mean saying it like that. Honestly, I
So-
take that back.
No.
I take that back a little
There's a
bit.
superhero, and he fights the bad guy and wins.
So there.
He's a superhero, and then he fights, and then he's good.
He's good.
And
So let
that's-
me tell you something, Dario.
Shall we get into
So-
into it?
Yeah,
Let's get into the nitpicks.
I want to say, I give you this. No Way Home has been one of the best experiences in a movie theater. Period.
Yeah.
This was a better movie.
Okay.
This was a better movie because No Way Home had the elements of Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield.
Mm-hmm.
This movie didn't. Now,
Oh. Can I? I'll finish my thoughts
Yeah,
with
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, oh
Joe.
yeah, you were still in your thoughts. Sorry.
No. I was about to open it up, but
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say to praise this movie. What I did like, I felt like this was a perfect combination of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, combined it and put it into this movie. Like there are things that they do from the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man and from the Tobey Maguire, and they blend it into this. A couple examples. The movie opens with a narration that is a very Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Like I love, and like as soon as it started and he was narrating the story at the beginning, I was like, Tobey Maguire.
There were
took that from
little
Tobey Maguire.
music cues
Yes.
that took it back to Sam Raimi.
Yes.
Yeah.
The suit and the swinging is from Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. And then he has his own style as well, where it feels very grounded and very New York. This is the most New York movie of the Spider-Man
Yes.
that has been. And I would say this also. I think I've only seen it once. I think if I watch it again, it might bump up to a 4.
Agreed. Yeah.
And that can happen because I love rewatching movies and I like movies better because I can focus in each scene individually when I don't know the story. I don't have to like try and like I don't know. I don't have to pay attention too much to the plot. I can just enjoy the movie as it is. So I usually like it better when I watch the second time. So that closes my final thought. I will put it at a 3.5, possibly a 4 if I rewatch it.
And then the 1 to 10, you said that was like an 8.
Yeah, 8 to I would say 8 to 8.5, possibly 9. So it's still really high.
To a B. A B.
B to A. Yeah, B plus.
Okay? I guess I'll start where what you said because this was literally one of the main thoughts coming out of the movie. Literally, mental note was this had the heart of the Sam Raimi movies and the beautiful aesthetics of Amazing Spider-Man 2. Like you said, it took those two things. They finally did it. Literally, the suit is inspired by the two Spider-Man. But yeah, there's like shadows of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield's like the story. It's focused on Peter Parker. It doesn't depend on Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire this time. It's more grounded. Yes, there's the Hulk and the Punisher. So it's just real life. In real life, they did the contracts where they have to include the Marvel heroes, whatever. This has been the best use of that because in the story, like the parallels between these characters, it's like you said, George. The writing was, like it was so good. The way they parallel the stories and the what he's going through and the resolution to all that.
Can you be
dude.
specific?
Well,
Okay,
I wanted to comment on like add to that because one of the things I told Dariel was like one of the big strengths you can do with your superhero movie is don't put them up against someone who has the same powers as them. And I guess the villain here is Jean Grey, right? So that's somebody who's like completely out of the realm of Spider-Man, almost.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they're in Marvel, obviously, they're both the same, but it's like something that makes you think and makes your protagonist think. You know, to be creative and to push the plot forward.
Yeah. You said give you an example. Here's what they did that I freaking love. Peter Parker is going through this thing where, kind of like in Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire, what he's going through is starting to affect his Spider-Man powers. They didn't copy Spider-Man 2 because in Spider-Man 2 he was just sad and he lost his powers. In this, it was like the arachnic side is taking over. It's different. They're not copying Tobey Maguire. But then what the parallel is in the story is that he's trying to compress, take down this other side of him. And this is where a character like the Hulk is the perfect parallel because that's the same struggle that Banner has, that he's been having, where he's had to make these like compromises, you know, with the gauntlet and like I'm Banner, I'm trying to keep the Hulk away. The Hulk takes over. At one point, he kind of did the thing where he did both, which is ultimately what Peter Parker ends up doing. That was the key. The truth was, no, I can be both. The lie was, I'm either Spider-Man or Peter. the truth was I can do both. That was excellent.
That's what Miles said. That's what Miles said in
Yeah.
the movie.
I'm gonna do my own
No,
thing.
he said
So-
Spider-Man can always do both.
Good catch. I did not see that. So the Hulk is a perfect character for this parallel. Then you put him up against other characters like Jean Grey, who's also having her internal struggles is similar literally to what Peter's going through. So there again, another connection. Same with Punisher. That conversation that they had in the kitchen of like, oh, you think I chose this? Like, you think this is a life that I want to live? Because Peter think it's what he like. You think you know him like that? Like, there are so many moments, these character moments, bro, where the writing just shines, man.
Well, I think it's like you could put a pin on like everyone's evolving in a way.
Yes.
Right? Like even when Banner, his suppressor comes off,
Yeah.
and he's not Smart Hulk anymore. He goes back to Savage Hulk, but he's
Yeah.
bigger and he's stronger and he's huge. And same thing with Jean Grey. Like towards the end, her powers get amplified. You know, everybody's evolving in a way, like they're changing in a sense. And this is a good example of like your protagonist either has to change by the end of the movie, or the world around them has to change as
What
well.
did I say when we reviewed Supergirl? I was like, this character didn't change by the end of the movie. This is what I meant. Peter Parker goes on this whole arc. By the end of the movie, he gets through that. He realizes what the truth is. I can do both. And to me, that was great. Sorry, you can jump in. I'm literally going through my head like all the different moments where I was like,
Yeah.
they did the thing.
Well, to be specific, I was gonna say a couple of things. I was gonna bring up. One good and one bad. Good is like I love that they showed the fact. Well, when I said before, this is a sad movie. Like halfway through, I'm like, I'm depressed. Like he's so alone.
It feels good though, didn't it? It felt good. It felt so good though.
What does Nicole Kidman say? Heartbreak feels
Good
good
at a place like this.
I tell you why, bro. My second
we love
viewing,
movies.
I still teared up in my second viewing,
Hell
bro.
yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
I didn't tear up in this movie, but
You don't have a heart.
I have a heart.
No, I think I know what it is. There are things that we all go through, and Dariel didn't specifically go through this.
I haven't become a spider yet. No. Spider-Man is my favorite character, by the way.
I don't believe you.
You should. He's like I don't think I have a favorite character though, other than Spider-Man, or more than Spider-Man. As far as like a fictional superhero, I love Spider-Man.
Not Hamilton.
Hamilton's not fictional. Anyway, listen.
Yeah.
Okay, what was I saying? He's so alone in this movie, and which is, great. That's the story. And I love that they show like he's just focusing on Spider-Man. He's by himself. Although he's doing Spider-Man, this is the movie he's in the suit the most. Like almost by the end, I was like, we barely have seen his face, like Tom Holland's face. I'm like, he hasn't taken the mask off. It was so funny. The part when he's like drinking coffee and he's like,
Oh yes.
and I'm like, and he's like, you're a weirdo. And I'm like, he is a weirdo. He never takes
let me
that
tell you
off.
something. That's the goofiest shit I see. You know that? Let me tell you something.
But I was like, that's cool though. That's good.
I love him, bro. I love
like-
that they let Punisher be himself.
Yeah.
So good.
He never takes the mask off. Everywhere he goes, he's like,
It's
all
a
in.
comic book. That's the. Bro, did you hear me, George?
Well, I'm
a
pointing
few
that out.
times.
That's a good thing. I'm saying that's a good thing, by the way.
Yeah, a few times I was like, this is a Spider-Man movie.
Finally.
I was like, this is a Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
no
gosh.
one can complain like, he put on the suit too late or whatever.
No, yeah.
There was
He had
no
to cut
goofy cliche third act. I'm gonna get the new suit. No, enough with that cliche. Thank you,
That's true.
Spider-Man. Brand new
That's
thing.
true. Now, here comes my criticism. And it actually has to do with the villain.
Let's talk about Jean Grey.
Jean Grey. Let's talk about Jean Grey. I think they were setting that up perfectly. Like the fact, like how he found out, and then it's two things with this: how he found out who he was, then they kind of reveal like he's immune somehow. They never explain that, okay? Or like why Spider-Man specifically. Now I understand Spider-Man, Spider-Sense.
Maybe Spider-Sense. Maybe the Spider-Sense.
Okay, but that's not explained in the movie. The mutation is not explained. I mean, I get it mentally, but expectations, like I was expecting a explanation, like a physical external explanation, and there wasn't. He just going through puberty, I guess, Spider puberty. But on the villain, they were setting that up perfectly, the way he met her and like finding this person, and then how powerful she is, right? Like she can jump into anybody. And the moment when it gets so crazy, because he's like she starts talking about MJ and like, oh, let's hope, you know, I don't find her. And then she basically says, I know where she is and I know what your deal is and I can go get her. And he goes and grabs her, right? Which, by the way, very cool. Like when they're swinging. And she's not scared. I found that so weird.
Yes.
In my second viewing, I noticed that.
I thought about that because I was like, when they were swinging, I was like, why is she not scared? But I was like, maybe it's because she doesn't remember or something. I don't know. And then by the end of it, it's like, oh, that's why she doesn't remember. It's not her. And then they do that, right? Set that up. She's evil. Kisses him, which is terrible.
What an asshole.
He's crazy. And then he's like, you're a monster. Mm-hmm. And she's like, hey, I am what I am, whatever.
And he tries to kill her. That is some evil crap. Like, and then they try to redeem her at the end. She's evil. But anyway, my last point I'll say on this is he saves her, right, in that moment. And then she wakes up with somebody else, being like, you see, you're my bitch, basically. Like she says, and he's like, okay, you win, like whatever, like you got me, basically. Yeah.
So I was like, dang, she's OP. I heard a few people in my theater being like, dang, like what is it gonna do? Like this is crazy. She can be anybody, and then they don't really follow up on that. Like the resolution is a little easy because it was like she's so OP, she can do anything. But then they kind of switch it on you, being like, oh, she's just looking for her sister. And that's really all she cares about. She's not like, oh, after some evil plan or whatever. Mm-hmm. She's looking for her sister. She gets captured. And then the whole ending where they try to make it like, oh, you're not a killer. You're a good person. It's like throughout this, before that little change when they reveal who she is, she was being presented as straight evil. She kills a dude, by the way.
The one that gets hit by a car.
Yeah, the guy who gets hit by the car.
We don't know if he's dead or not. But no, but you're right.
Hold on. I was made fun of this when we did Supergirl. All right,
I'm sticking with my thing. Like, if you throw a guy 100 feet that way, come on.
I talked to him. He's all right. But listen, let me tell you something.
Tell me something.
Let me tell you something, Red. When I went online, that was probably the main critique I heard was she was made to be a good person at the end. Peter never said she's good. She was never made to be good. Here's what happened. Peter, as Peter Parker does, he always leads with kindness. Even to this jerk, this asshole, he was kind to her. He still showed love and kindness. That scene, even the second time, brought me to tears. And let me say why this is genius. They're setting up that she had a motivation. She wasn't just a mustache twirling villain. We see the reveal. You're right. She probably killed a man, but this is Jean Grey before she even found Xavier yet. Remember, they're setting this is the first step. Like, this Spider-Man movie just became a historic checkpoint in the X-Men future that's coming up in the next few years, because this is the movie that we see those dark shades of that dark side of Jean Grey, because if you don't know, Jean Grey eventually becomes the Dark Phoenix, and they're gonna explore all that. But the main point is that this movie's job was to highlight that Jean Grey has a really messed up dark side, and this is the movie that establishes that. By the end, she's not redeemed. She simply was there. She did the damage. Peter was Peter. He showed kindness, love, saves her, and I think she returns the favor, but she's not redeemed. she's still this great character. You know, not pun intended, but and this is the character that we're gonna see that's gonna meet Xavier. Xavier has a lot of work to do, and this is the girl that we're gonna see eventually become the Dark Phoenix someday. I think this is a really important movie for the character of Jean. Like we're already seeing the seeds of what she's gonna become eventually.
I agree because I had a point. When they do the ending part where she finally goes into his mind and has the conversation from his point with Aunt May from his point of view.
Yeah.
To me, it's just like that's what she needed this whole time, a mom.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like one good person in her life to tell her that she's not what these people made her out to be. And throughout the movie, we see that, like, or at least she gives examples that every moment in her life, an important moment in her life, has been like treated terribly, like being surrounded by terrible people, right?
Because they're different.
Because she's different.
Yeah.
Right? And also they killed her sister. Damage control is supposed to be, damage control, and instead
Mr. Milkshake.
Oh yeah, dude, the whole movie I was like, why does this guy look familiar? And then it clicked at the end. It clicked at the end of the movie.
I recognized him right away.
Right away. Mr. Milkshake.
Oh man, it's him from Severance. Shout out. But I think it's beautiful. She doesn't. I mean, she gets away. But she doesn't get away in good graces of like New York or any superheroes. Spider-Man understands her now, which is great. But that's why I thought it was genius to pit her up against him, because he's just like, I can't beat you. Like physically, I cannot beat. No matter how powerful he gets, he has to just show up and talk to her. And
he's showing her grace, bro.
And then he jumps in front of a bullet for her, which she's never had experience before. On top of the whole MJ thing, I mean Aunt May thing. Almost died, and then she's like, you know what? I'm gonna keep you alive. Even
that sacrifice, that show of love, impacts the Punisher. He's like, I ain't never seen something like that. Let me tell you something, Red. what you did there, Red. This is what I'm saying. This is why this character is so special. And it's probably why it touches so many people, because our main character wasn't out here trying to kill or like prove a point. This dude died for somebody, was willing to die for somebody else that was trying to kill him.
I think he always is.
What's the greatest what's the greatest example of love?
Oh,
to give your life for someone.
Sacrifice.
Yeah. Well, we all know Spider-Man will do that. Here's my rebuttal to all that. I mean, I don't disagree with anything you guys just said about the story of it. Jeff, you're banking a lot on knowing the character and knowing what's going to happen next. I look at movies like this is a movie unto itself.
That's fair.
And in the movie unto itself, they present the villain as a villain, doing some terrible stuff. She blows up a building, by the way, with the tank. There's a bomb in there. People die. Oh, you're so sympathetic about killing people for this person. You're so, bomb. Who cares? I do that every weekend. So she kills that. She kills that one guy. She toys with Peter for no reason, other than just to be mean.
So you're saying that?
No. Hold on.
Okay.
Sorry. And she is introduced that way. And then they try to make her sympathetic character by showing her backstory and being like, she's just looking for her sister. But it's like, she is looking for her sister, but she's doing a lot of extra stuff that is villain crap. Now, if you want to introduce her like that, that's okay. But don't try to make her sympathetic to me by the end of the movie. Being like, oh, she's just a girl looking for her sister. She ain't.
Wait, so why do you feel that way? Because that is just it. Like, even though the way she went about it is terrible, it really is just she's looking for her sister, and it's the whole. It reminds me of the argument between Black Panther and Killmonger. Like Killmonger just wants to bring Wakanda to the world, right? Okay, but he's also a genocidal maniac.
Yeah.
Right. But people like understand him, and you can have both things. You can understand her, but you can also express that she is terrible at what she did.
I guess the difference to me, and that's a great example with Killmonger, because it's like having the right, like, I understand where you're coming from, but you're going about it the wrong way. Mm-hmm. That's Killmonger, because he's like, you know, we've been oppressed and we need to show him like we're the one who's supposed to be in power. You know, that is the wrong way to go about justice. Mm-hmm. Or like, you know, even if you're like oppressed, the solution is not to become the oppressor. Mm-hmm. But that is his solution. To her, it's a little different because it's like you're looking for your sister, but all this extra stuff that you're doing is not for your sister. This is for you.
You can kind of argue though that the extra stuff. And I'm not saying that we're supposed to sympathize with her at the end. She's not a redeemed character.
But my point is, I think the movie is trying to make you feel like that.
Okay.
No,
that's my point.
The extra stuff that you keep pointing out, I think you can argue that she was only doing that because Spider-Man was getting in the way.
Yeah, but she
like will never mess with Zendaya's character if Spider-Man didn't get in the way.
Right, but she's messing with him in a different. It's not her. Her reaction was kind of like, "Oh, you can see me. Well, this is fun. Let's have some fun. Let's play and like let me mess with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this is fun. Like it's almost like the twirling, you know, like you said. But then they try to give her a reason, and I just don't like the they're trying to be like she's just a girl looking for her sister. It's like no, she isn't. I mean. Well, I think it's just the execution of it at the end of like, I feel like the movie is trying to make me feel like, oh, she's just doing this because she's trying to find her sister. Well, it's like, no, she's evil in the same way. Like that flashback just made it look like so innocent. And then she's looking at it. I just wish they show her a little more troubled and not try to be like, she's just a girl looking for her sister.
Man, you keep saying that. But I didn't get that at all.
Her sister? No, hold on. It wasn't a girl looking for her sister. It was a girl learning that her sister got killed.
Well, but but she's looking for her sister.
Her sister was her only family. Like
now, her reaction is a lot of pain. Valid when she finds that out. I understand.
Well, I was gonna say all the evil acts and the toying around with Spider-Man thing. I would argue like you have in her shoes. She's doing it because, like Jeff said, Spider-Man's getting in, like the only one who can get in the way.
Spider-Man.
And you pointed out like, oh, he's on the floor begging, like please stop it. You won. That's it.
And she stops.
And she stops.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, now I've dealt with it, like dealt with the problem. Now I can go back to doing what I do because what she did was just sidetrack, deal with the problem, and then come back to do her main mission. Because right after she does that, she goes to get Hulk. And then breaks into damage control to get to the main guy because she knows where the main guy knows where her sister is.
That's a good point. I can actually see that of her. Like the reason she's messing with him is to be like, see, I'm more powerful than you, so you're gonna stop getting in my way.
Out of my freaking way. Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. Mm-hmm. I wasn't. Yeah.
So stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. But I want to point out something. I want to see what you think, Dariel, because I told you this, George, when the movie was over, or as the movie was playing towards the end. One thing that I noticed that caught me off guard was how the last 30 minutes of this movie played out. So I'm watching this movie, right? And you know, most of these movies, I think I brought this up before. You get to the point in the second act where it's the retreat, where the protagonist goes back to retreat to plan. And I always point out to Avengers Ultron where they go back to Hawkeye's house. And this was when Spider-Man and Zendaya go back to the Punisher's house, right? They're retreating, getting ready for the final battle, right? That's usually where the climax, the final battle, and then there's a resolution. What caught me off guard here, the way it's structured, is that we still have that same structure. We have the retreat. We have the build up to this final battle. This big climax with the Hulk and everything. It felt like there was a resolution happening. Like, yeah, the bad guys capture. Maybe we'll end with a cliffhanger. And it feels like the movie could end now. So when they pull this last 30 minutes, it threw me off a little bit.
What do you mean the last 30 minutes? What is that? I don't know.
Right when we start with the flashback of Sadie Sink.
Okay.
because I feel like the movie, and this is not a complaint. I hope it doesn't come off like I'm complaining. I'm saying that it threw me off how they structure it. The movie, she gets captured, right? We have the big battle with the Hulk and everything. She gets captured. Spider-Man swings away, meets Zendaya. That confrontation, he takes her back, and I feel like we could have almost ended the movie there. I feel like a whole new act started once we started the flashback with Sadie Sink.
Well, yeah, and I kind of agree with you. That's what I was saying with the switch up, because there is a switch up there.
There's like a switch of like.
It's a switch up of a lot of things.
You know what it felt like? I think I found a good analogy. So in comic books, you know, the story goes 1 through 4, like issue 1, issue 2, issue 3, issue 4. This felt like in comic books they have this thing called the Omega issue, but technically the main story is 1 through 4. And if you want, you can read the Omega issue, which kind of brings everything together. But I think you can technically have the core story from issues 1 through 4. This is kind of what it felt like a little bit, because it's like, well, I think we kind of finished. Like Peter Parker's arc was done at this point, even though it ended sad with Zendaya. But then we decided to. I think George, you told me no, but there was still this thing that needed to be wrapped up still.
Yeah.
And that's the same stuff.
Yeah.
But to me, it felt so odd. Not in the bad way. I was happy because I was like, oh, there's more movie. But to me, it felt like we were landing the plane.
Yeah.
To me, that was so interesting how they structured it. And to me, it was good. Like, they did not mess it up.
Yeah. A lot of movies do that it feels like, oh, this movie's about to end, and then whoop, nope, it's still going. Like that is the way some movies are structured.
To me, that was so interesting, though.
Yeah,
like I was not expecting that. Like, I was like, oh, this is the big battle. Hulk, Punisher, everybody's here. But then it felt good, like again, because I was like, oh, we got more. There's more.
So
gotcha.
Yeah,
we gotta wrap it up soon.
It was funny because I didn't get that feeling because. There were still, like I told Jeff, there were still things in my head like these haven't been answered yet, which is the note, right? When he goes back and
after that, the movie could have been over.
Well, no, I mean if we're talking about like our big Act 3 battle, like that thing happened already, so the resolution in your eyes was like coming down, and we got to the note, and it could go on a cliffhanger and stuff.
Yes, Peter's arc is over.
Yeah.
So we can end the movie.
Well, actually, I would say so. For me, I was like, okay, we still need to know about the note. Also, the arachnid stuff. Like there kind of needs to be a payoff with that. And I didn't get it yet because the whole thing is like, oh, I have this suppressor now, and you know it didn't work on the Hulk, and it worked on Jean Grey, and you know it's like, well, why bother introducing it if you're not gonna?
They solved that when he was fighting the hand. He took it off.
But that's after.
No, that's after. I'm saying.
In your
Act 3.
Oh,
yeah. There's like things that I'm thinking about. Like, okay, how do we solve these things?
You're right.
Then there's Zendaya still at Punisher's home. There was all these things, and then also the way Mr. Milkchick, the way he said like, oh, when he lied to Peter, he was like, oh, I thought of somebody named Sarah.
Yeah.
I was like, that sounded like a lie. Yeah, that's a
well, we know it's a lie. We know it's a lie.
Yeah, I knew it was just a lie.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, okay. So now we have to find that out.
The way they wrote the reveal too, through that little conversation with him and Zendaya.
Oh, VMAX. We didn't know what that was yet.
Yeah.
So all these things. I was like, nah, I think we still got a little bit to go.
I agree with George. I didn't feel like it was over, but I do know what you're talking about because I did feel the switch. To me, that like starting with the flashback, what that does is recontextualize the villain.
Now it's about Jean.
But it's also like it's not the villain you were introducing. That was my problem, right? Like at the beginning, it's like you don't know who this person is. You don't know where they're coming from. I mean, if you watch the movie, you know. But technically, in the movie, you don't know who it is. Then you meet who it is, and you're like, oh, this is the villain person who's looking for something. And then you could do the flashback, and it's like, oh no, she's actually different. And this big threat against Peter kind of like dissolves itself a little bit. Like she doesn't feel like a threat to Peter anymore. She's just like she gets captured. And then it's like, oh, this sad story, and her sister is dead, and she does the thing like when she's looking up. So to me, there's a switch there, but it's on the villain side. But I didn't think it was over because, like George is saying, all this stuff was still not resolved.
Yeah.
So I was still like,
you're right. You're right. Actually, when I think about it, yeah.
Now,
well, it's fine. I mean, if you did think that, it's probably a good thing because, like you said, we're still going into it, and you're like, oh, there's more. Like, I love that feeling.
I love this. Yeah.
All right. So to finish it off, I think the last thing I would like to talk is about. I thought Peter was,
post-credit scene?
No.
I think it's important.
I don't think so. But here's the thing.
Toby.
No. I was just gonna say, what?
Toby.
Okay.
Let him do this.
That was Tobey Maguire.
He's doing
on the
that
tracker.
thing.
That tracker. It was Tobey Maguire.
All right, you'll need to explain that. No, I thought Peter was gonna die. I really thought they were gonna do that because you know how Tom Holland's been like after No Way Home. He's kind of been like, I don't know if I'm gonna do another one. Okay,
and he's not confirmed from Doomsday.
And I was like, damn, they're really gonna kill him off. Like that would be the way to go for Tom Holland to be like, just kill me off,
bro.
If he really doesn't want to do any of the movies,
I felt
he could have just been like, kill me off. So I was like, oh, they're really doing it,
dude.
Bro.
But then he's fine. But then he's just fine.
I was tearing up the leading up to that scene in the hospital.
Yes.
Like New York showing the love for Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's nice.
I was like, dog.
And it's slow too. It's not like he immediately woke up to. Like I like the build up with New York showing their love and stuff.
Yeah.
That's the part where I was like, oh my god, just survive. What got me was like this event of him getting shot like that. It's happened in the comics, right? And this is how Miles became Spider-Man. Like this is the event that happened before he becomes Spider-Man.
But I think they were paralleling what happened in Civil War, because in Civil War, the Punisher shot him.
Yeah. But I'm saying that added to it. Like we're like, okay, if Tom Holland goes, the next one would be Miles. I'm like, in Civil War in the comics, Punisher tries to shoot Captain America with a sniper. And Spider-Man senses it, gets in the way, takes the bullet for him.
Because that's him, bro. That's who Peter Parker is, bro.
Bro, I was
get out of here. Get out of here, Supergirl.
I mean, that was a way to do it. I don't know if Tom Holland was just like, I don't want to close that door completely. Maybe don't kill me off. And I was just thinking, like, what rating is this movie? Because the gore, there's not a lot of gore in this movie, and the way they do it is kind of ambiguous. Like he gets shot, but you don't see where he gets shot, and then he just lays on the ground and there's blood behind it, which is kind of pretty crazy to see.
But
busted. You don't know where he gets shot. There's no showing of it. He's just you cut to the hospital and then he's fine.
It's a hard PG-13.
Yeah, it's like PG-13 or something. Like they really didn't want to show like a bullet going through his head, or I don't know. I don't know where did he get shot exactly? In the back of the head?
He just covers her and
I mean, he's been shot before.
Jesus, so good.
He's been shot before for sure.
And also, he gets shot. We find out he's okay. And the movie's just beautiful. We get that sequence with them, Punisher and Peter. I teared up so many times in that little sequence. The picture, the drawing, tear up. I tear up when I hear Punisher talk. And then the one that got me, even the second time, bro, was when he walks outside. Punisher's doing the celebration thing. That was hilarious.
That's so funny.
Let me tell you something, Red. And then the last one that got me was when he turned to that kid, and the kid was like, "Yeah."
Oh yeah.
And then the camera just stayed on the kid saying Spider-Man. I was like, I don't know why it got me seeing the kid like cheering up his hero. That was so cool, man.
It's beautiful.
Nice.
Movie.
But yeah,
it's a nice movie, guys.
it's an amazing movie. It's a spectacular movie.
I would say
It's an astonishing movie.
I would say it's a Spider-Man movie.
It's a superior.
You're not wrong.
I'm not wrong about that.
I love it. Final comments for me on this movie. That everybody's talking about that scene where where MJ finds the note and expresses how she feels about finding that, and like, was he gonna tell her ever or whatever? That part to me solidified like oh yeah, we're good, we're in good hands here, because the expectation going in is like, oh, he just tells her and then tells her and Ned, and then they magically like remember him and then they're all back together again. But this is she says it and she's like, no, that's a different person. I don't remember any of that.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And
it's, to me, I was like, that was one of my fears going into the movie, was like, I don't want this to be like easy. I don't want this to just be like undo everything No Way Home did. It's just life. Like, it showed me like that, Peter Parker's life is just this now, and no matter how much he wishes it was different and that he wished he never made that wish or whatever, he takes that, gets up, and just keeps going. I thought it was beautiful.
It's a guts, them doing that. Because most movies would have done the cliche thing of like, oh, I remember you, I love you.
Yeah.
No, like, respect, because they did it. Like, they did it the way it was supposed to be.
I was getting mad that scene that she remembered and Jean Grey was really her.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, it shouldn't be this easy. And then, didn't. But yeah, that was the part that solidified it for me. And that's when I started really like respecting this movie and being like, you know what? I love this so much. I'm just gonna let myself cry. It's beautiful, man. I would watch it again, and I would recommend it to anybody. I watched it with my brother. I watched it with my friends, and I had a great time. Shout out to Bad Bunny. That was random, right, guys?
So the needle drops in this movie had no business being this good.
Being that hard.
There's some really nice needle drops.
Yeah.
That end credit scene when the credits roll. The shots of New York and that song.
Oh, yeah.
That was beautiful, dude.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
They were trying something different and they nailed it. So,
it looks better.
Brand new day.
Yeah. Oh, do you think Ned remembers Peter?
No. So when he leaves the apartment, MJ's like she says Peter, and then he's like, Spider-Man's name is Peter. Yeah. And then it just clicks with him at the end, like that whole handshake thing.
He remembers the handshake, though.
Yeah, well, that's muscle memory, right? But then when he looks at his face and I forgot what he says, but he's like, "Hi, my name's Peter," and he's like, "Oh, Peter's Spider-Man." Oh, that's it.
I think I like that better. Mm-hmm. I don't want him to remember.
No,
I'll confess that when I heard that Zendaya and what's his name? Ned Lee.
Jacob Batalon.
When I heard
CEO of sex.
When I heard that they were coming back, a part of me was disappointed because I was like, here we go. We're going to do the trilogy again. I wanted Peter to go and find new people, a whole new cast. That was my first sentiment. Mm-hmm. But damn. They got it, dude. They got it. It's so good, man.
Mm-hmm.
I love this movie.
I don't think they remember. I think he says at the end at the graveyard that he's done doing it alone, and I think that basically means, well, he says that, and that basically means he's gonna go back to NJ and Ned, because one, MJ early in the movie says that she's looking for something special when she applies to the job, whatever. And she's like, I just feel like there's something good coming. And I think this is it for her. That's why she'll stick around with him, because he's Spider-Man. Mm-hmm. And for Ned is that whole handshake. And I think that just symbolizes that Ned will look at him and be like, don't know why, but I feel like I have a special bond with this guy. Yeah. Like, I just did this handshake. That was cool. And that's Spider-Man. And I love Spider-man. Yeah. And so I will help you, because that's the thing.
He doesn't have a best friend the whole 4 years he's in college.
He has friends, though.
Dude,
but not Peter.
No, Peter friends. Yeah.
Yeah. Peter friends.
No, Peter friends.
No.
Or Spider friends.
When they're playing with the Legos, bro.
Yeah.
So
Anyway.
many cool moments, bro.
Can we end this or what?
Nah.
Hold on, let me think. Let me
Let me just. Oh.
No, I think I got it. I said it all.
Okay.
There, why do you hate this movie?
There,
Listen,
man.
I
Why do you
hate this
like
movie.
Supergirl? That's a good.
Because-
Why do you
These-
like Supergirl more
These
than this
people
movie?
cannot stop talking about it. No, I don't. hate it.
I want to watch this again in IMAX.
I want to watch it in a good theater with actual air conditioning. That'd be kind of nice. My theater air conditioning was not working.
That sucks.
It was miserable.
That freaking blows. I say
As long as
IMAX
George doesn't
because-
select the theater, you're good.
Yeah. You're fine, Jeff.
Just go to what? You guys going to AMC
We
or?
went to Regal.
We pulled
Of
up
course.
to a
I went to
Regal,
I went to Regal too. Regal sucks.
but we went
Why
to a
is-
Regal in an old mall. So those are two combinations.
That you don't want to
That-
mix. Yeah.
Hey, no.
Yeah, Regal is not where it's at. AMC
I'm
is
sorry,
better.
dude.
There are. I have been to AMC theaters that are bad, but for the most part, they're pretty good. But Regal is like 50.
Come on, Regal.
It's 50-50.
Come on, Regal.
Okay, one more thing before we end the episode. We just want to do a little catch up on what stuff that we are watching, reading, listening to in our real lives. For me, I'm not really watching much right now. I'm doing more reading. I'm reading comics more. I'm really getting into the X-Men. I'm excited about the X-Men. And so, yeah,
Nice.
that's what I've been up to.
Speaking of X-Men, I've been watching the X-Men animated series, X-Men 97 on Disney Plus. It doesn't cease to amaze me, dude. I think we're one episode left until the season finale, and yeah, it's been great. It is a little like what's it called, Monster of the Week sort of formula, and to me, I'm like, oh, that is very like cartoony, but still great writing and great characters, and it's really awesome. So yeah, all things Marvel. Marvel's been cooking lately.
Marvel's been cooking.
We're back.
I started reading Moon Knight.
No way.
I don't know if you saw it. Jeff's been using this thing, so it's been falling back. I see all the X-Men stuff you've been reading, Jeff. Where the heck is my? Look how far down. You just click on everything?
Oh, that's Apocalypse. Never mind.
No.
No, okay, to be fair, I'm doing
dang.
some
We'll share
research.
the app.
A lot of it has been for research. I'm doing some research on stuff.
Yeah.
How do you read all these books?
I haven't read everything. I haven't read everything.
Okay, I guess it's
Son,
been a little while.
I've been cooking, all right? I've been cooking.
You've been cooking. Hold on. Where is anyway? I started. It's just called Moon Knight.
I saw that.
And-
You're reading the Jeff Lemire run.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the cover look like?
It's Moon Knight.
Yeah, it's
No
Moon Knight.
shit.
It's the Jeff Lemire run that he did.
Oh, Moon Knight, right there.
Oh, that's cool.
I
Yeah,
believe that's the run that inspired the show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
I
gonna
think
say
it
it's super similar to the show,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I really like it because they're really like. I mean, again, I'm about to finish the first issue only, but they're really setting it up as you don't know what's real. You really don't.
Awesome.
It's like he's in the asylum, but he's talking to Kanchu or whatever, Kanchu, and. But it's like, and I don't know, they're really doing a great job of like, okay, this is a mind effort because it's like you don't know what's up, what's down. You're going on the journey with him.
Psychological thriller.
Yeah, and that's what the show did, and that's why I love the show.
Yeah.
Hot take: I think Moon Knight, the show, is great.
Bring
Screw
back
everything.
season two,
It's
please.
good. It's not.
No, it's
No,
great.
It's amazing, actually.
It's good.
It's
good.
like one of the best TV shows.
Hey,
Marvel
let's
put out.
have a big giant fight where
Listen,
the
okay,
two
the-
main characters turn into giants. Power Rangers.
What's wrong with the big
Hey,
fight?
guys,
at the end?
how about we hype up this fight, but we don't get to see it?
Okay, listen.
Wait, what?
What
There is
about
a fight at the
Oscar Isaac giving one of the best performances
Yes, he was
you've ever
good.
seen?
He was good in that. He was good.
Come on, he's playing
Yeah,
two
yeah.
characters and they cannot be more
Just don't
different.
tease me
and-
with a big fight and not show it.
Come on, bro.
There is a big fight. What
It's
are we
about the
talking
journey. It's about the journey.
It's about pride. It's about
It's about that-
Spider-Man.
Sorry,
that's
there.
it.
One
That's
more
it.
thing that I think it's worth pointing out. So as of today, we're filming this today. They just announced the actor that's going to be playing Cyclops in the
the-
X-Men
Speaking
movies.
of X-Men, yeah, okay.
Yeah, they casted the guy for Cyclops. I have no idea who this is, But we also have
Who
a
is it?
casting. His
Say
name
his
is
name.
Charles Melton. Oh no, sorry, I was reading the wrong thing. His name is Kit Connor. Kit Connor.
It's like that's doesn't.
Kit Connor.
what?
Hold on.
K-I-T
Connor.
Connor.
Okay.
He's
Dariel,
been.
look
It's
him up for
official.
us.
Like he's been cast as Cyclops. We have our Sadie Sink, our Jean Grey.
Okay. So I'm noticing that all these X-Men are mutants being casted.
They're all white. Say it
Well-
with your chest.
Here's an.
No.
Oh.
I was
What?
gonna say they're all young. They're all-
Yes. Yeah,
Sorry.
they're
What the hell are
gonna.
you
I'm sorry. I was just joking.
What's wrong with that? They're, oh, Cyclops is white. Duh. He's
You know
white in
they're
the
gonna-
comics.
They're gonna lock them in
Who's
for like.
yeah, I don't know who this is. Kid Connor.
That threw me off.
That's what I was trying to do.
Well, it's a young on.
You're not gonna believe this. They're doing Black Panther 3. I promise.
And is he black? Damn, I can't believe it.
I'm
So typical. They casted a black guy. Did you see that?
In Black Panther 3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Black
That's-
Panther.
Yeah, have you seen the casting of Black Panther?
Oh yeah, no, I did see that.
Okay. I was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
say.
Well, I was gonna
He's
say
a good actor. He's a good actor. That kid.
Newsflash, Dariel.
he
He's
was
a
in the
black
Long
guy.
Walk. I need to watch that movie.
Yes.
Oh, he's in
I
Alien
see.
Romulus.
Yes.
Oh.
He plays the Robert from Alias.
Yeah.
Well, the one that
He's
excited
really,
me.
No, but he's really good in the Long Walk though. He's
I gotta
really
watch
good.
it.
Yeah.
I gotta watch it.
Nice.
But there's one more casting that this is official. They casted Emma Frost for this movie.
Oh
And
yeah.
I love her. She, Samara Weaving. She's the girl from Ready or Not. Perfect.
Oh,
Yeah.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Perfect
Oh
casting.
wow! And there's a new Ready or Not, isn't?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just saw it. It's good. It's really good. She's
Okay.
amazing, bro. She can act. Like she's really good.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
So I'm
She's just
excited.
beautiful. Damn.
I'm excited about what they're gonna do with Emma
Point out
Frost.
the obvious.
Dariel's expressing his true feelings.
Yeah, today. I don't care. Is there another podcast? No one's watching.
I miss her. I give a
This is gonna
Supergirl.
come back on us like in a couple of years.
But yeah, so I thought that was worth pointing out. But anyways,
Nice. Beautiful casting.
if you made it all the way to the end, thank you. You're a real one. You know what to do. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. You know what to do. Subscribe.
Thank you. And like
And-
and share.
Spider-Man.
I think we can say
Cut.
it now. Oh, wait. And
Go
cut.
web go.